students, today we will learn the concept of profit and loss. But the most important thing for profit and loss is the cost price. Cost price, also known as CP, is the price at which we purchase the thing, and this is the most important term which we will use. Why it is most important? Because whatsoever we find out, whether profit or loss, we need to purchase the thing, and our item is purchased always on the cost price. The next important term is selling price. Selling price, also known as SP. Now, if you have purchased something, you need to sell it, and at the price on which it is sold is known as selling price. These two terms, cost price and selling price, will only tell you whether we have gained something or we have lost something. That's why profit is also known as gain. Profit is also known as gain. Okay, so profit or loss both depends upon cost price and selling price. Your profit, when you will have profit, if you sell an item on the price greater than cost price, so profit is always equal to selling price minus cost price. And what will be profit percentage? Now see, you have to put percent sign, and I told you that whenever you have to put percent sign, you need to multiply by 100. You need to multiply by 100. Now it is divided to be total. Total what? Cost price. At what we have purchased the item. That's why I am saying that cost price is the most important term to be used whether we are finding profit, loss, whatsoever. Because if you haven't purchased anything, you can't do any transaction. So first transaction is cost price, and that is why it is most important term, and it is always used in each and every formula. Okay, so profit percentage is profit into 100% upon CP. Similarly, loss will be equal to, now when loss will incur when CP is greater than SP. When CP is greater than SP. That means the difference between CP and SP tell us whether we are having profit or loss. So loss will be CP minus SP, and loss percentage will be equal to, similarly as we have done in this formula, it will be loss into 100% upon CP. Again in the denominator CP will come. Okay. Now this is how to find profit percentage, how to find loss percentage. But you will also come across certain problems in which you will find CP or SP. CP or SP. Now how to find CP? How to find? See, there are three quantities: profit, CP, SP, or loss, CP, SP. Okay. And you can find unknown quantity only when two quantities are given to you. That means if you want to find CP, either profit or SP will be given to you, or loss and SP will be given to you. Let us check the formula for CP if profit and SP is given to you. See, what will be the formula for CP? CP will be equal to SP into 100 upon 100 plus P percent. What is the formula for CP? SP into 100 upon 100 plus P percent. And using this formula only, you can find the value of SP. Formula for SP. It will be CP into, this 100 plus P percent will go in multiplication. 100 plus P percent, and this 100 will go in division. Because you know, whenever the side changes, multiplication term goes in division and division term go in multiplication. That means if you have learned any one formula among these, you can derive the other. If you know the formula of SP, you can find CP. CP will be SP into 100 upon 100 plus P%. And if you know the formula of CP, you can find SP, how CP into 100 plus P% upon 100. Similarly, you can write the formula for loss. Now the formula for loss, there will be slight change. See, whenever there is loss, there is decrease in the value, and to find decrease in the value, we subtract the loss percentage. We subtract the loss percentage. So in the case of loss, CP will be SP into 100 upon 100 minus loss percentage. Similarly, here SP will be just the slight changes, that instead of P, it will be L, and that too with negative sign. One more way to recall it is that you can think of a profit as negative of loss, negative of loss, or loss as negative of profit. That's why I have put minus sign over here. Is that clear? So let us recall these formulas once again. Our any transaction depends upon cost price, selling price, profit or loss. These are only 3-4 terms which are included in any transaction. Because first of all, you will purchase something, then sell it, and then only you can conclude whether you have gained in it or you lost something. Okay, formula for profit is SP minus CP, and for loss is CP minus SP. Okay, profit percentage P into 100% upon CP. Loss percentage loss into 100% upon CP. Now formula for CP, you have to learn only one formula, rest you can derive. CP is SP into 100 upon 100 plus P%. Now SP will be CP into 100 plus P% upon 100. And for loss, SP into 100, 100 minus loss percentage. And SP will be CP into 100 minus loss percent upon 100. I hope these are clear to you and you can easily learn these formulas.